Well, you better not cry and you better not pout, or scream or shout, and I'll tell you why, because Optimus Prime is coming to town. Hey one, hey all, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, your most humble of hosts, Dennis Moulton, aka GotBot. As always, man, please like, comment, share, of course, subscribe while you're at it, loud, my baby. Hit that notification bell, please. It helps me out a ton and it lets you know when content of all sorts goes up here on the channel. Check out Machinery of Man, The Everything Factor, all the groups that I'm either a mod or an admin for, as well as all of my social media links. All of it in the description down below. Also in the description down below. And if you're in a position to help the channel to grow, it's really warm here today. You can use the donate link. You can check us out on Patreon. You can see what we have to offer to you through spring, or of course you can hit the join button right here on YouTube and become a channel member. I find it so funny. In my neck of the woods, Christmas time is always a time when it's cold and snowy and stuff, and it's like 30 degrees as I'm recording this. Like it's a warm summer day, so it's really strange to be doing this. This is the latest Hallmark Keepsake ornament. I have explained in the past that it is part of our family tradition here. Bit disappointed that they are doing Optimus again and in a different aesthetic, and we're going to compare this guy to the original Hallmark Keepsake Optimus to see what's the same and what is different. So without any further ado, let's get festive and head over to the table and take a closer look at this guy. And here we are with the Hallmark Keepsake Optimus Prime. As a matter of fact, we're here with both of the Hallmark Keepsake Optimus Prime ornaments. The first one came out in 2014, being this one. It is very much accurate to the original toy release. The new one, the 2022, is more accurate to the cartoon model, but to be fair, it is not perfect. We'll talk about it as we go. The box itself a little bit bigger in 2022 than it was in 2014. On the top of the 2014 is 2014. On the top of the 2022 it says 2022. On the side, box of joy is just Keepsake. On the other side, Keepsake, and this one just had, like, you know, Christmas trees. And then the back. This is very generic. I've seen this on the last few releases. This was more specific to Optimus Prime. So that's about it really for the boxes. I mean, there's not much there. Let's get them out and do a proper comparison. I really apologize for having my hand behind these guys, but they're not exactly in a position to stand up. They're the only ones that can't really stand up. What I do like, and what I do want to point out here side by side, is that they're essentially in the same pose. Like, this one from 2014 has that traditional pose that was on the packaging of Optimus Prime, where he had one leg forward and one leg back, and one arm up and the other arm down a little bit. Well, the new one has the same thing. One leg sort of is a little more forward than the other one. That one's got the knee bent up, and then you have one arm higher, this arm is higher, this arm is higher, and one arm that's lower, this one and the other one. You can see the difference here. I'll note that on the packaging for the 2022, his windows and the little lights up right there above the windows, like, is clearly blue. I feel like in hand it's a little more gray. You know, maybe it's just the light, maybe it's just me. I like the deeper red and the deeper blue on the 2014, but I do like the overall sculpt and look of the 2022. I feel like the 2022 looks smaller, but the 2014 is 35 grams, the 2022 is 40 grams, and I'm pretty sure the 2022 is painted top to bottom. The 2014 has beautiful highlights, like the Autobot symbols on the shoulders, the face, the arms. You can see my problem I'm having here. All the silver, but I think I can't vouch for it for sure, but I think the 2022 is painted completely top to bottom. I'm so sorry that these are falling, but I don't have another way to secure them. Yeah, so which aesthetic do you prefer? Here's what I do like better about the 2022. The head sculpt, I love it. I mean, man, come on, that's gorgeous. The blue eyes, the gray mask, and up around his face, it's fantastic. So what about scores? Well, when it comes to Optimus, I certainly do want to move him, starting from the feet going up, the blue with the gray cylinders and the gray legs, the blue on the pelvis and all of the yellow, all of the gray on the pelvis and the thighs, the grill and the tummy, the gray line under his chest, the arms, the blue hands, the head sculpt. It's all very, very accurate except for the black Autobot symbols on both of his shoulders. It should only be on the left, it should not be black. Transformation 0, it doesn't transform. Articulation 0, it doesn't articulate, it's an ornament. The hook, by the way, isn't on the head this time, it's on the shoulder. For overall look, I mean 9.5, it's almost perfect. But again, this is an ornament, you gotta know what you're getting into. And the aesthetic has changed from the original. If you missed the original, I highly advise getting this one. If it's a family tradition for you, like it is for us, then I highly advise getting it. If you want something that's actually going to move, you actually want them to make a little Optimus that works all the way around, but you can also hang on your tree, well, you might have to look elsewhere. For what this is, it's absolutely beautiful. And here we are, and here he is. So, like, it's a nice looking ornament, no doubt about it. And I know a lot of people miss the original Optimus. Now this one definitely a very different aesthetic, as you saw. The version here is really, I think, intended to be more animation accurate. Granted, the red, the blue, they're a bit bright, and I feel like I want to move parts of him even though he doesn't move. I'm unsure if everything is painted, though I think it is, or if it's just the plastic used. I will say this, I feel like the plastic used here is more robust than what we've had in the past. I don't know why he has black Autobot symbols on his shoulders. That bugs me. It should be one on his left shoulder and it shouldn't be black, but I love the head sculpt. I think it's beautiful. I think this is very well done. It's a departure from what they have been doing aesthetic wise, but there is still something definitely charming about this, especially if you're in the festive spirit. Let me know what you think about old Optimus Prime here. I appreciate you guys coming by, giving me some of your extremely valuable time. I do know how important it is to you. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link. You can check us out on Patreon. You can see what we have to offer to you through spring. Or of course you can hit the join button right here on YouTube and become a channel member. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, stick around and have some fun with us here on the channel. Especially don't forget that somehow, some way, each and every single solitary day of the year, all 4 seasons, man, you do make a difference. And I look forward to the next time that you and I get together to have another visit, either in the live streams on Thursday nights at the stop motion premieres or the old fashioned way right here inside the videos.